Katie? Katie O'Neill?
One of the funerals was
Lane. Yeah, Katie Lane. This is Mary Brian Clark. Right.
I'm Zola's daughter.
Zola's daughter.
The youngest.
And your birth date was?
My birthday is July the 8th, 1935.
And where did you go to school?
In Doerun.
Doerun.
The whole term from kindergarten, we didn't have kindergarten there. From first through, we were the second grade that went through the 12th grade. We almost made history. Yeah, we were still and not on the first grade, we had to have something like that. Well, about half of them don't have any children. Then I had two. And we had three. Now, Daddy don't come home. We're going to have for Daddy. Oh, you're hungry. You ready to eat? Yeah.
That's Mary?
Mary, Virginia, O'Neill, Harris.
Right. Born. What was your birth date, Mary?
January the 17th, 1927.
All right. And this is Mrs. Zola?
Zola, Marie, Nebraska, Hall, Henderson, Bryan. Good, right. He's out the rest. It takes the whole page to her name. She's out the rest. Yeah, and she was born in September 28th, 1904. And she married Murray Bryan. He was born in 1898. Well, I couldn't find a record on their anniversary, but it's either in, I think it's November, September or November, one or the other. They were married in Florida, so I couldn't find it.
Married in Florida? What about in Florida?
They ran away to get married.
They ran away. Zola, you ran away to get married?
Her daddy ran away.
Did you elope?
Her daddy did not want to.
Your daddy didn't want you to get married? Huh?
Daddy said he got mad. His Model T had a flat tire, and he had to get out in the rain and mud and change the tire.
My goodness alive.
Yeah. Turned off really good. Oh man, what got his gun? Oh man, always gun. He didn't like Daddy at all.
He didn't like your husband?
No, her mama.
I mean, your husband's daddy didn't like you? My goodness. Your grandma and granddaddy ran away on a mule and wagon and got married? My goodness.
Yeah, don't tell me that way.
And we got Gladys, Garrett, O'Neill.
Right.
And your birthday, Gladys?
February the 2nd, 1929.
And you live where? And where do you live?
I live in Virginia.
Virginia Springs, Kid Road. And then we have the son of Doc O'Neill, named J.C. O'Neill. Born when, Daddy? J.C. O'Neill. Born in Georgia.
Well, you got to set the news. I said, these pine trees don't say a word.
Back in Georgia.
That must be something to do.
Yes, sir.
Pretty day.
Yeah. It's a nice place here, isn't it?
Nice place. Oh, yeah.
What year were you born?
1819. August 22nd.
Married to Minor May West?
When we come down here, there was a jump.
Yeah, 4 children.
That side was a jump.
Flossie, Linda, Jerry, and Jennifer.
He was so serious.
Yeah.
He would go out there and
Had a
work
son
a
by the name
while.
of Jerry.
Yeah, Dad.
Clear that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Back on the last year when it's so hot, I don't know how he managed to do anything.
No, and Mama's always saying he's lazy. Because he gets in the chair when he gets real
It's been
sick.
cold.
He knows
I told him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what.
And I said, thank goodness, because if he was a smart man, I couldn't keep up with him.
Yeah.
Been a hard.
Yeah. That's full-blooded O'Neill there.
Good luck to all.
That's it.
I come break that town.
Full-blooded O'Neill there.
One thing about it, I won't relive what I'm saying.
You born and raised right here, Katie?
East of Doerun.
East of Doerun.
I live over here east of Trail City. 10 miles. 10 miles.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
She had the prettiest body you ever seen on somebody. Well, when you see her today, she's heavy.
You grown the cleave.
She told the doctor that she didn't want to be fat. And he said, well, you cannot take the medicine and be skinny, or you can take, no, you can take the medicine and be fat. I'll be fat. No, now, Ma, this is the kind you look at on tape, like on television, like mine.
You got what now? Tell me shut up, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you can smile, got all that pretty hair, pretty clothes on. And yeah, you don't have to be broke there. You can move around. Yeah. Yeah, you turn that head a little bit, smile.
Queen of the ball.
Yeah.
She changes clothes 3 or 4 times.
Now, how old are you now, Zola?
How old are you? 92, almost 93 years.
And where were you born?
Like 3 months.
You like 3 months being 93.
Where were you born? At Doerun, Georgia. Right in the city limits for the old descendants.
The gin? The old gin.
Hey, it's right where the old house was.
Who was your doctor?
Where was you born at, too?
Who was your doctor? You remember who your doctor was that delivered you?
I said, sure, my doctor. Did you say doctor?
Who was the one that gave birth? That was there? Yeah, the doctor was there when you was born.
Probably weren't.
Midwife? Was she born with a doctor or a midwife?
I don't know. Dr. Edward.
Dr. Edward. Well, that's a good name. Oh, I imagine so.
The old house is still there. Yeah. Daughter died. Really said the house is up in the field.
Go down there, Sonny Faggin's house.
Telling you what, these O'Neill ladies, they all have the same resemblance. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll go out to the graveyard and we'll take the movies of the graveyard and the tombstones and all. The doctor's name was named Doris? Who was named Doris?
Whose name was Doris? Whose name was Doris? Doctor's wife's name. The doctor's wife's name was Doris. Same thing that one was over here. She was named after her grandma. Yeah.
What's the fun about that story that had talked to him first?
And there comes the man named
Jesse Ardell Clark.
Jesse Ardell Clark. Yeah.
43 years.
43 years.
43 years.
My goodness. My goodness.
We were very young.
Y'all didn't run off, did you?
Oh, no, we got married. We had a big wedding right here in this house.
All the rest of them been getting on wagons and horses running off.
We got married right here.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Yeah.
married in the kitchen.
Uh-huh.
And my sisters and all Betty for our honeymoon, plus our first night in the kitchen.
Yeah. All right. All right.
I think that's why he likes the kitchen.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got 3 sons.
Didn't have nothing to do.
Well, at least y'all got married. Well,
Yeah.
they didn't help my cooking because Bernie and Lane cooked. That's why everything now.
Yeah, they get now because they got married.
Yeah.
Food and love will let it up now.
13 years old. We started writing notes when we were 13 and going to Pampa Church.
I know right on why you
I know why. I was a girlfriend. See, I had a job on the town. I made $3 on Saturday and $3 on Sunday. So when we go to church, the church got out, we go across the street and go to Orange Crush and the peanut. And I figured the bill. So he married me from the moon.
I got foul though after that.
That really messed him up.
Made a mistake.
He didn't know I was going to put on it when we got married.
That bill, in his pocket. That big part of me. Yeah, he was a little bit younger than me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from Mexico. I saw him when Lolo died.
He was in Texas one time.
Yeah, he's still in Texas.
No.
Very sure. We're in China.
Make it. Sometimes with his throat, his words, you know what he wants to say and he'll get it a little different.
This night and go.
Good Lord was good to us whenever he had his.
I finally got it. You know me, you the only two that O'Neill's is around here. Now, with the Lord, we in that O'Neill. My mother'd be at home. But boy, I'm telling you, now the O'Neill, you're all right.
Yeah.
You're all right.
Yep.
He hasn't passed away, just call me, tell me. Talk to me about an hour. But yes, they cut it short.
Well, she told me because she was mad with me. She wouldn't come on and go with me, and I know. I am, and I had a cat. I even wrote a copy of the paper in there. Mama, Dad, and Clay.
Okay. That's it. That's Doc, that's Cleve, and that's Hattie. That's 3 children of 3 children of mine.
Three of them children sisters.
I hadn't even thought about that. That's 3 children of 3 of the children of mine, of O'Neill, Michael O'Neill. Michael O'Neill. And then there's 2, no, it's 3. It's 4. You got one right here. That's a, got one right here. Mary and Daddy are brothers and sisters. So we got 4 kids here.
There's 3 of us girls.
Yeah.
3 of us girls.
Yeah.
Got that O'Neill camper.
Yeah. Yeah.
I find out I'm not Irish, I'm going to bury him.
Now, Grandpa's home.
So if we find out we're not Irish, you gonna do what?
They're all them papers.
Gonna burn them, huh?
So I published down a name on the man, he just got it all wrong.
You're right. You're right. We definitely ain't Scottish.
Oh, I wouldn't even think about that.
You'd hate to know you had some Scottish blood in you.
Yeah, there's some old guy, somebody bragging one day about the Lanes are Scottish. I said, I'm sure he said it, but they're French.
French.
Lane is.
Daddy, well now with Mama, her daddy, I thought was German because, Grandpa talked with a accent that you could tell he was not from this country. And Uncle Carl, who was his Mama's brother, said that they came from Scotland, and I thought he was German because that's where he came from, Germany. But he's not. He was Scottish, Uncle Carl said.
I don't know.
What was Carl's name then?
His Mama's John. She just means a woman.
So that would be Hattie's son? And he said they were Scottish?
And he said that his father was Scottish.
Oh, his father.
His
In other words, John
Samuel.
Hall was Scottish.
And he talked with a brogue. You could tell that it was foreign. But when he was alive, I was so young until I really didn't connect,
Yeah.
with that.
Far back O'Neill,
There was him and his brother come from Germany whenever the immigrants were coming from over there. And as far as I know, Grandpa Hall, it was just him and his brother that he never talked about.
Say the O'Neills had a speech language too?
Oh, you can tell his eyes.
Great-granddaddy come from Ireland.
So you could tell your great-granddaddy came from Ireland?
Come from Ireland.
You recall what his name was?
Yeah.
What was that?
And what was his settled? And here's Georgia somewhere to start with.
Uh-huh.
He kept coming on down from generation to generation until he got to Doerun.
Can you remember who the first one it was that came over here?
Old great-granddaddy's name.
Your great-granddaddy. My great-granddaddy's name was Wesley.
No. Yapsel.
Yatsel. It's on the tombstone over yonder.
But you know,
Oh, yeah, that's one.
I could never.
Grandpa's name was Michael.
What was Michael's daddy's name?
Michael. He was called Mike.
That was your granddad.
Yeah, that was my
All right.
granddad.
What was his daddy's name?
And my great-granddaddy's name was... What? No, it was Yansel. Like Hansel, but I can't remember. That's what I'm trying to do. All right. That's what I'm trying to do.
Do you know what his daddy's name was, Yansel's name?
Not really.
Did Yansel come from Ireland right on the boat? Or
They come from Ireland.
right on the boat?
Yeah, they come from Ireland. I'm sure of that.
Okay, he came from Ireland and settled here.
But I don't know. I forgot. It's been too many years now since we stepped back.
Yeah.
My son, he'll find told him all about
But yeah, Grandpa died.
Well, you and Mary and Daddy and Katie are all first cousins then, right? Mary and JC and Katie and Hattie are first cousins. Man,
I know
that's something, ain't it? I'm amazed at how lineages work out, family trees.
Can you remember anything, Grandpa?
But this right here is just a landmark, having them all here together.
About his family coming over.
Granddaddy Mike. I'm glad you did.
But Grandpa was like
Well, Mama's always told
JC,
about him taking her
Mary,
walking up and down
and
Michael. That was Grandpa's
those-
old name. He liked to sit. Henry Michael.
Henry Michael O'Neill. That's what you got the H from.
Sometimes,
And she said it was an H, but she didn't know what the H stood for.
He was big fisherman, and my daddy followed up. He was big fisherman, and I followed up. I'm a big fisherman. And I followed up, and I'm a big fisherman as well.
Doc O'Neill was a fisherman. He liked Granny O'Neill.
Grandhopper was granddaddy.
For Mike O'Neill, you caught grasshoppers for it.
She doesn't Florida one time, went fishing.
Did your dad have any other names besides me, Cleveland?
George Cleveland.
George Cleveland, yeah.
No, he was one now. My son Cleveland. My dad. Cleveland.
Yeah.
Just no Cleveland when he called himself.
All right, well,
We got a granddaughter that's a big fisherman too. She was about 4 when we took her out to the river fishing with us on the boat. And Dickie caught a big old brim, and he said, I caught a damn fish. And Nanny caught one about that time. She pulled hers up and she said, Grandma, I caught a damn fish.
She knows what kind of was. That was a damn thing. She's a blonde instead of being, her daddy's red-headed, but she's a blonde-headed little girl. And I tell them, just tell everybody that she's just a young blonde. You get by it all. You don't know, just tell me you're blonde.
But boy, she told me the other day, she said, me and you the only ones that left this O'Neill bunch around here.
That's what she said.
And she has to call me and tell me, any of them something happened.
She'll get the paper out every day when she turns to the desk the first thing. I didn't do that. She won't see and she'll come in there with the paper and she'll say, I know this woman, and she really won't, she thinks. I wish she didn't do that, because I think that might be why she's so down like she is. She said, well, that's my hungry, so I'm just going to her for dinner.
Well, that's a pencil in the middle. It's O'Neill and it's Mary.
How far is it from here to the old place?
Alvin tried to come to talk to her.
Yeah, he wanted me to have some information because he's been to my house.
What's his name?
She said, whenever he left, she thought, she asked her who that man was, and she said, Hurley O'Neill. But see, Hurley's been gone a long time, and she said, he was married one time, and I didn't know that Hurley had ever married.
Oh, it's Shiver, Uncle Bunk's grandson.
Shiver O'Neill?
Alvin Shiver.
O'Neill.
And he had a twin brother.
No, his father was Buck O'Neill. Buck O'Neill's daughter. His Shiver boy's mother. And he learned down a lot on O'Neill, so he come over to my house to see
Where's the Shiver's got in the family? That's my family.
Yeah.
How did the Shivers get in the family?
Buck O'Neill married Shiver.
Okay, and then his son is one that has a lot of information?
Yeah. He was one that was jealous of me. No, it wasn't his son, it was his daughter's son.
And her name was,
His name is, what was his mama's name? I've heard him say, and I know he had a twin brother, but his twin brother's dead.
Yeah, twins keep running in the family.
Yeah.
Was it Effie his mother's name?
Was Effie his mother, Alvin's mother's name, was it Effie? What was Alvin's mother's name? There's another one of those Shiver boys that's living. He's got a brother that's living.
but what is the son of the daughter that has the information? His name is Alvin? Alvin Shiver?
Johnny is the other boy. Johnny is Alvin's brother.
Okay, Alvin Shiver, though, is the one that came to your house, Katie?
No, Alvin is. Alvin's the one that comes to the house. Alvin.
Okay.
I don't know where he lives in most.
He lives in Mosbury with Johnny, but I don't know where.
I've been there once in a while.
Mama's name was Minnie. Minnie? Their mama's name was Minnie? Minnie.
Minnie Shivers?
Yeah, Minnie was Uncle Bunk's wife.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Well, all right, we got Mary, and then we got Zola, and then we have Katie. This is the O'Neill ladies. I'm telling you, all first cousins. And JC, he just wandered off somewhere. So, we'll get him later.
It don't even look like the same place. No, they cleaned that thing up over there.
Not much to change.
Very good. Just follow me, so y'all might want to come back before I do. That's it. Follow me. I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah, I'm just getting a different shot.
Yeah. Seems like a name sounds familiar. Yeah.
Born 18 and 22 and died in 1884.
Where y'all live?
No, he's 60.
She lives, this is my sister, she lives down South Florida.
This is my great-granddaddy.
Yeah, so now you see his name at the top.
Yes, ma'am. Yankee.
I may have one in my car.
October the 8th, 1822.
1822.
And died
March the 16th, 1884. He was born on October the 8th at Levi. March 15th.
Still was
I think his name off the front, but I'm still wearing my coat.
Confederate soldier. AAD. And this is Josephine Blackman is Granddad Mike O'Neill's twin sister. Yeah, she was November the 7th, 1848. Died January 7th, 1917. Twin sister to Mike O'Neill.
I'm sure she died in 1970. No.
Said 1917.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, what year was she born? 49. So that would have made her 50 plus 18. That would be 68.
When you want to get Granddad's birthday, you get it with her. So she was
November, yeah.
Reunion
about the
time they had decided. I told him at work I was going to go to the family. He's what now?
He's the grandson of Sally O'Neill.
You the grandson of Sally O'Neill?
Sally was,
Sally is whose daughter?
Granddaddy O'Neill. Mike O'Neill's sister.
Sally was Mike O'Neill's sister?
And he's the grandson.
And you the grandson of your daddy was
David Mashburn.
Ernest Mashburn, and your mother was Sally, who was the daughter of...
That was his grandmother. His mother's name is...
My mother? Well, she was a Fowler. She was from Oregon.
And her name was what?
Genevieve.
Genevieve.
Okay.
Genevieve is his mother.
So how coming from Mike O'Neill, how do you get to where you are right now as far as...
My grandmother was Mike's
sister?
Yeah.
Her name was Sally.
Sally, and what was her name? You remember? Everybody called her Aunt Sally.
Yeah.
Sally.
Had another one, but I don't forget. But she went by Sally.
Uh-huh.
Everybody called her Aunt Sally.
And that was your grandmother, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, and she had a daughter or a son?
Which,
Sally.
she had 3 sons.
Okay, and they were?
Frank, Renus, and 2 daughters.
What was their names?
Daisy and Samantha.
Okay. Daisy and Samantha, and their last names were?
McKibber and Horn.
Daisy.
2 different marriages?
Well, no, it'd be 2 different women, 2 different,
Oh, but I mean, that's their married names, Horn.
Horn and,
But what was their maiden name?
Mashburn.
Mashburn, okay. All right.
He's trying to get that family big there now.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm trying to get from your Sally to your mother. In other words, Sally.
Mother's name was?
Genevieve Fowler.
Genevieve Fowler.
So she's from Oregon.
He would be coming in on his
O'Neill
father's
side. I'm
side.
on my daddy's side.
Okay, on the O'Neill side, who would be your daddy?
Ernest.
Ernest O'Neill?
Mashburn.
Oh, Ernest Mashburn.
Sally O'Neill was his mother.
All right, that's what I wanted to know right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now, and Sally's husband's name. He'll need that today.
Joseph.
Joseph
Mashburn.
Mashburn.
When they part of Dave, didn't he call him Dave?
Wait a minute. David Dave. And his daddy was Joseph, wasn't
Oh,
it? David, yeah.
David and
David Anthony. Daddy was David Ernest. And their daddy was named Joseph.
I tell you what, I don't believe he can figure it out when he gets it wrote out.
I'll put it on paper and let the paper do the rest. That's it. That's it. Oh,
That's claiming on these children, I reckon.
that's in memory of infant daughter Yancel and Elizabeth O'Neill, January 1868, died January 1868. Had diphtheria?
I don't know that. I don't put that down.
Okay. Unknown death.
1, 2, 3, 4 of them right together. And everybody was...
Well, now, that's one of the names that we can get. John.
Don't get that bad if you ain't careful.
January on this one.
I think Hully said most that up there was seriously the thing.
Yeah, like February on this one.
I don't know none of it, you know. I don't know if anybody knows anything about it, do you? Sally's oldest son, Sally Mashburn, son of John and Sally something.
Says his name is David A.
The son of David. His name was John, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, his name was
His name
John.
was John. Son of David and
That's
Sally.
really couldn't make out that.
John Y. What's his last name, Mashburn?
Mashburn.
Okay.
Really?
This is the first wife of Mike O'Neill. Henry Mike O'Neill.
Yeah.
She was born December the 25th, 1854. Died September the 19th, 1908. So she was 54 years old. Correction on that death on there is 1906.
He died in 1930.
O'Neill. Father of Doc O'Neill, Cleveland O'Neill, Dan O'Neill, Hazel, and Martha. Son of
That on there?
Yancel O'Neill. No, I don't have it. I was just...
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, and this is
This is Granddaddy's daughter, Martha.
Martha.
That's Uncle Dawson, Uncle Sam, and them sisters.
Okay.
And she died in 1936.
1936,
But I
okay.
don't know when she was born.
All right. Okay, this is our aunt.
This is my aunt, your aunt.
Uh-huh. My great aunt.
Yeah.
This is Freeman O'Neill's grave and his wife's name is...
That I can't tell you now.
Okay.
Now there,
Freeman O'Neill was the brother to
Mike.
Mike O'Neill, who is the son of Yancey.
That's right.
Yancel. She, daughter of J. B. and G.W. Williams. Born October the 8th, 1890. Died November the 1st, 1805.
10 years old, wasn't small. 15.
G.W. O'Neill, born March 26, 1900. Death was February 22nd, 1944.
44 years old. I can't tell you the history on him.
Husband,
This is a top part thing, I reckon. I don't know what part this is.
That's part, don't make it so accurate. That's the rest of it right there.
You better get it up, see.
I'm Scottish Rite. I see, this gentleman here is a Mason too.
So that was real, I got on the fact.
Who is that now? Zola? Who?
Uncle Freeman?
No, he's put over here, Zola.
Yes, it is.
Zola?
Yes, it
He's
is.
put over yonder, Freeman is.
Yes, it is. Yes, yes, Uncle Jeff, you're right here.
William.
That's Uncle
Freeman.
See, that's where that
It's got William Harris O'Neill on it.
William Harrison. Harrison O'Neill.
William Harris O'Neill.
No, Harris. William. You can't read.
That's
You live too close to the door. You can't read.
And Zelpha
That's the answer.
Curtis O'Neill. Now who is this? Who's Zelpha? Or is it Eliza? No, it's Zelpha?
I don't know.
No.
Probably was, I don't know, they put that marker there since I come over here. They had a big old
That's,
big book.
Lois's mom, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's Lois O'Neill's mother?
I believe that's what she did.
that's
Okay. That would have been the second wife of Mike O'Neill?
Mom and Daddy.
Okay. That was your stepmother.
And she asked where she was.
No, it wouldn't be your stepmother. That would have been your mother's stepmother.
There somewhere else.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's what that supposed to be at Lois. Did she have that put there for?
Yeah. She pulled up, had a big old bush pulled
She
up.
didn't get down here about his mother.
All right, here.
This one, I think, ain't it?
She said she put a marker
That's
on it.
Ain't that, Estes?
Yeah, that was them 2 or 3 mountains. They belonged to Estes.
Samuel Curry is evidently the brother
Down on me.
to Zelphia, who is the second wife of Mike O'Neill.
But that's it.
Curry, most likely sister to Zelphia Curry O'Neill.
I think they call it Pierce.
The children inside the chain of Dan O'Neill, several infant children that passed. And these are unmarked graves of youngins that died, or children that died at young ages.
You got it all drawn off and everything like it is here, you know.
They had his funeral here in the graveyard, Mike. They brought him down here how?
Oh, he brought him from Mom and Daddy. He had to be on the other road.
Uh-huh.
Had a funeral out here.
Yes, ma'am. And opened the box up.
And they opened it up over
How'd he look?
Oh, he looked nasty.
Look still.
That's what I figured. Look dead, huh? Look dead.
In other words, they had him put in a black coffin now, you know. And what I can remember about him, I was about 11, 12 years old. They set him in between 2 doors, you know, so the wind could go, and they put 2 nickels on him, one on each eye, so he couldn't open his eyes, you know. Then that was light. You know, they brought him over here and had the funeral over here.
Did he have a beard or
No, he didn't. He was a clean-shaven guy. No, he didn't. He had a mustache.
Uh-huh.
But I remember us youngins how we got big when we drank water out of the dipper.
Mr. Mason, you said he was a Mason, Mike?
Yes.
You know what degree?
No.
You know if he was a master or was he ever lodge? Was he ever the master of the lodge or?
That I don't know. Not that I hadn't seen him.
Don't know if he went into the Shriners or.
No.
He wore a pin on his head on his head. I know whenever he got his on.
Yeah.
If I know, I could look him up. Reckon he didn't know.
Yeah.
Come on, boy, that got all of us.
He don't look at me. Hey, we're not going to Hollywood.
Yeah. It's live action here.
Just going up.
I tell you what, when we get to Hollywood, there, we ain't nobody else gonna be
We
there.
won't even know what
Yeah. Yep. This will get you all in action. And where do you live? You said your first name now was? Yes, sir.
James.
James Mashburn.
Called the Jim.
Okay, Jim Mashburn.
Only thing houses there.
All this right through here is... Okay, so you upkeep the graveyard? All right.
Why?
Yeah.
We
What type of work did you... Are you retired? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Retired now.
Yeah.
won't know what we all did. He was something important. He claimed 10.
Yeah. Yes, you got money. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know you. Sure do.
Oh, well, I don't know that one.
Yeah. I'm O'Neill. Blue old O'Neill.
Cold in there.
Rutha Mae Greer.
Rutha Mae Greer. And where does she live?
She lives in Moultrie project houses, I believe, right behind Harvey's supermarket.
And what relation to Grandma O'Neill is she? Half-sister.
Not yeah. What I'm trying to say, your mother on your mother's side.
On my daddy's mother. JC's mother. Luola. Is Rutha Mae. Oh, and she's still living?
Yeah.
And she lives in Moultrie? Yeah. In a project? Okay.
Right behind Harvey's supermarket, I believe.
Harvey's supermarket. All right. This is George Cleve O'Neill, brother of Doc and Dan O'Neill, brothers.
My dad.
Yeah. Which is Katie's dad. That's the O'Neill name.
There's a thing with O'Neill written on its stances. I saw that O'Neill written on it.
That's Lily H. O'Neill, the wife of George Cleve O'Neill, which is the mother of Katie. August 27th, 1900, January 22nd. Born January 22nd, 1984, died 1900.
1984.
Oh, 1984. She's born 1900 and died 1984. I got it backwards, my lord.
So she would have been 94.
King is the brother of my great-granddaddy, Mike O'Neill. James Henry King is the brother to Elizabeth King, who is Elva Lee Holland King Bates Bat is the wife of James Henry King, who is the brother to Elizabeth King O'Neill, who is Mike O'Neill's wife.
So my granddaddy and my daddy and myself and my son, he was a doctor.
Dr. Stone.
When my son was
What was Dr. Stone's first name?
Julius Caesar Stone.
Uh-huh.
He's buried out near the fence, I think.
And he delivered you daddy also?
Yeah.
You delivered daddy?
Yeah, me and him. So he was, he doctored the fourth generation. Now, if you notice right on that Josephine granddaddy's twin sister,
Uh-huh.
she was one time on this land in here, where the cemetery, and I don't know where the school building used to be.
Josephine owned it.
It on it. And then when you go back over yonder, all here on back to where you, them fellas was one of those O'Neill cemetery, all in that belonged to it.
Mike O'Neill?
Mike divided his land up with Doc, Dan, Cleve, Pat. Her place is down below there.
Where's the old home place at?
I just told JC we'd go out there.
Okay. All right, well, Cleve O'Neill was had a car accident.
He was riding with some old people.
Uh-huh.
And in the car.
He was a passenger in the car and was had an automobile accident.
An automobile, this white boy was driving a tractor, and when he went past him, he pulled the tractor in front of him.
Uh-huh.
And they hit him. He was the only one who died from it.
So he died from the tractor.
Yeah.
Well,
no, he was in the car.
he was in the car. Well, see, I got a different story on that. This house was built by George Cleve O'Neill, son of Mike O'Neill. This is the old home place.
That's the old Cotton Creek you went a while ago and looked at up the creek yonder. That's Sour Branch.
Yeah.
And that's...
That's where you was getting it mixed up, Daddy, is on the different roads.
There's a big old Cotton and little old Cotton.
Well, wasn't this farmland over here at one time? Or no?
Yeah, well, they got in Pine, but that mill was I was across there. He all laid back.
All back this way.
From this highway here all the way back to the next highway?
Yep, that was some of the land from this highway to over yonder where O'Neill Cemetery used to be. All of them's land, but they sold off. Now, the Maxton boys still own that, around that cemetery.
But, I mean, from this highway, all the way over to that other highway, all this land was Mike and Yancel's O'Neill. Whew! I can see why you said there was thousands of acres.
Well, now, the old house is sitting right out here.
This is where under these pecan trees here?
No, sitting out further. We had so much doggone trouble.
It's fixed up, really.
It's fixed up.
I imagine some of these trees are 50, 60 years old.
These pine are 10 years old. Set out the whole place back in the pine. There's some of the original timber down there.
I mean, like that pecan tree over there. And
Old as that house.
Now, who owns this here now? You?
Nah, my young...
Ray Marsh owns this, okay?
How many acres does she own?
There's somewhere about 70 acres.
Yeah.
Old home place of Mike O'Neill, where Daddy and brothers and sisters was raised. There's the son of Doc O'Neill, J.C., the daughter of George Cleve O'Neill, Katie. 1 year's difference of y'all's age, Daddy.
And then Mike was living here.
Uh-huh.
And they cut away a lot of the timber to settle a farm. And then he was still living with Daddy when he died. So Daddy and Mama farmed it.
In other words, Mike was living with George Cleve O'Neill when he died.
We come up here when we did.
And that Martha O'Neill, they were married next to Mike.
Uh-huh.
She was staying with us, too.
Yeah.
She died in 1936. I remember. It seemed like Granddaddy was 1933.
Well, y'all had your hands pretty well full then.
Oh, man. Well, they didn't have no nursing home, nowhere to push them off on back in them days.
Yeah.
Them that's taking care of those people.
Yes, ma'am. But I mean, with Martha, you know, the way that situation was and all kind of...
Oh, yeah.
Caused a little hardship there, probably.
She couldn't do much work herself. She didn't know how.
Yeah. It's Susie O'Neill, born February 14th, 1896. I don't know, died September. S.L. Cap O'Neill, born March 20th, 1892. Died January 29th, 1959. And there's a Mitty West. Granny West. There's a Mitty West. And there's a... There's like J.L. West. October 1, 1914. He lived to be 40 years.
But that's Hurley.
His brother. This is mother. That's Essie O'Neill. Hatcock. And that's the father.
Hurley, but I don't know what she...
Mary and Douglas. More O'Neills.
Now, she said something about an Altman or something or other. Mama's name, Clark? Yeah, that's Clark. Well, that's it.
This is a C.L. Brownlee.
that lady, Mama there.
This is A.P. Brownlee,
Where did you say Florence?
and there's a Leonard Brownlee.
No, that's Brady. Here. Oh, no, Florence is here. Well, what's her last name, Brady? I mean, did she marry Brady last? Yeah. Well, that's Florence. That's right. Yeah, that would be. That must be.
He died 1960.
Huh?
James Brady died 1960.
I don't know if it's Florence in February 21st. Yeah, there's Stonewall. Oh, I bet that's her mama right there. I bet it is too.
Stonewall Brownlee, Grandma Brownlee O'Neill's brother. Stonewall Brownlee.
He was down there in that...
Georgia Private U.S. Army, World War I.
Veterans home down at...
Yeah, we went down there and see him one time. He come
March
to see us down there.
22nd, 1996, February 13th, 1970.
That's the first time I remember.
How about this?
I saw him right
My
over
goodness.
Oh, it didn't seem to me like we could put it right down. Right through this. Now, about a cat. Yeah. Yeah. That's C-A, looks like I-S.
Well, who was James Bates? Was that her? James Bates, was that her,
Must have been your mama's.
Oh, mama's name.
Doerun H. Brady is Grandma
Half brother, I think.
O'Neill's half-brother.
Yeah,
Luola Brownlee O'Neill's half-brother, Doerun H. Brady.
November 14th.
Yep. This is Versity Virginia Brownlee Bridges. This is a whole sister to Luola Brownlee O'Neill, Virginia. That's where Mary Virginia O'Neill was named after. Wilburn Bridges, the first husband of Versity Virginia Brownlee Bridges. Is this the one that riding on the back of a truck, holding a refrigerator, fell over and must have broke his neck? But anyway, it killed him. The store, whereabouts does she operate the store at?
Let me see now. Where's that place? It's Albany?
Albany?
Oh, what, at Albany?
I don't know where it was not, but my house showed me where they used to live.
Had a store and everything, didn't it?
While we were here.
Seemed like it was Albany, Georgia.
Uh-huh.